Hey loves, so today we are going to be doing a start to finish how-to sweater nail design, perfect for the holidays, perfect for winter, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, so let's get right into it. I'm going to go ahead and use my 𝘊𝘪𝘜𝘃 nail drill, my 𝘊𝘪𝘜𝘃 mandrel bit, and the pink sanding bands, which you can find on my Amazon storefront. They are in fine, and this is a must for when you're doing nails because you don't want it to be too harsh on the natural nail. What I do is I go over the entire natural nail because you want to get rid of any natural oils that your nails produce. And then I'm going to go in with my dust brush and dust that all off. And today I'm going to be sculpting. You guys seem to love those tutorials, and I love doing these kind of nails. I really do. And so we're doing another sculpted nail. I'm using the color Christmas Tree from Not Polished, which is a gorgeous Christmas green color. It's so pretty. And then here I am applying the form, and I'm going to go in with my Crafts by 9 nail dehydrator one time, and then I'm going to go in with my primer, which I'm using the Not Polish's XXX Bond, and I'm going over the entire nail twice. So going back, I just wanted to kind of catch up on where the video was so I could let you guys know what I'm using. But going a little bit back, you have to make sure that your fine sanding band is new every single time. If you guys notice in the beginning of my video, it does look used because I did do another how-to video right before this. But as a nail tech, do not do that. I'm only doing this because I did it on a practice hand. It's not going to go anywhere near like a client or anything like that. I don't take clients. But if you guys are taking clients, those are things that you have to dispose of after every single client. Even if you think like, oh, I only used it for like a second. It doesn't matter, you guys. You guys have to dispose of it every single time. That along with other stuff, which we can go into details in another video, but I just wanted to, give you guys a little heads up as to why it looked used, because I did use it previously on my other practice hand, but this is just a practice hand. So make sure to dispose of things like the sanding bands. And I did do the speed at the lowest speed, which is 3000 RPMs. And I went over the entire natural nail. You don't want any lifting, of course, so we have to go over the entire nail and basically just take off those naturally produced oils that your nail produces. So now we're going in with the actual application, and I kept it in real time for you guys to see exactly how I was working with it. And to be honest, when I first started doing nail forms, I would practice on a practice finger, and I would get really scared. I'd be like, I'm not good, like this is bad, because do you see that little indent from where the practice nail finger and the form meet? It has like a little dip, and that can happen. But when you do it on a person, it is so much easier, you guys. I can't even tell you how relieved I was when I did my first complete set with forms. I was so happy. I was like, this is nothing like my practice nail. Like, it was just so easy, and there was no dip. Of course, you have to place the nail form right. But like, I placed it right here, and you can still see that dip. It's because it's a practice finger, and of course, like, you might think that it's going to be the exact same on like an actual person, but it's really not. You guys have to try it. Don't knock it till you try it. And it's honestly so much more fun for you to do sculpted nails on a client. I didn't take clients for too long, right? But when I did, I think I did around like 4, maybe 5 sculpted sets, and I had so much fun. Like, I really was into it. I probably didn't even talk to my client because I was just like so focused on the actual sculpted nail part that like I probably wasn't even like breathing because I was just so concentrated. But it was just a lot of fun. I did take a course a few years ago on sculpted nails, but other than that, like I watch videos and I practice on myself or on this practice finger. So just practice. That's all I can really say, you guys, for you guys to get good at something. Just practice and you will get better in time. So I am doing, I think it was 3 beads that I ended up doing for this nail. And the color is absolutely gorgeous. It is super pigmented, but it doesn't stain your nail, which I love about not polished acrylics. And it's just, when you pair it up with the 𝘈𝘂𝘠𝘗 monomer, it's like magic. I honestly, there's no better duo. Like, it's so good when you use like products that just mix together so well. And not only that, like the monomer from 𝘈𝘂𝘠𝘗 is of course universal, so you can use it with any other acrylic and it'll work amazingly. So here is the acrylic application, which is my favorite part. It has always been my favorite part of doing nails. That is why I always keep it in real time for you guys. And it kind of helps too when you're watching it in real time. So you're like, oh, it took her this long, or oh, she like kind of messed up on this part, but she like fixed it like this. So you guys are able to see the entire acrylic application. And then here I am doing my third bead closer to the cuticle area. And that is basically it for the acrylic application. So now we're going to go in with the filing and everything else that we need to do after we do the forms. Of course, you have to make sure that it's completely dry. What I do is I grab my brush. There's no like exact timing on how long it takes for it to be completely dry, because it can take a long time or a little bit depending on not only the weather, but how wet your brush was or how much acrylic you use. Like it's a lot of different components that you have to take into consideration for you to know when it is completely dry. So what you have to do is grab your brush and tap on it from the other side of the brush. How do I say it? Like the top side of the brush. And it's just like a sound that it gives out, so you know that it's completely dry and you're able to go in with your hand file and of course your nail drill as well. So now I'm going to be grabbing my 𝘈𝘂𝘂𝘠𝘵 nail dust collector, which is a must in your nail desk area. You don't want to be inhaling all of that you're filing off. That's super bad for your health, and so you definitely need to get a nail dust collector. I do have a discount code with 𝘈𝘂𝘂𝘂𝘂𝘂𝘂, so you can save more money off of your order. I've been using it for a really long time. As you can see, it's really used up. And then I'm using my Nail House 8080 hand file, and now I'm going in with the fine sanding band at 6,000 RPMs with my 𝘈𝘂𝘠𝘗𝘗 nail drill. I'm using the drill guards that are available on my website, Crafts by 9. And I'm just going over the entire nail and sealing the cuticle area. And I really love the way this came out. I didn't need to do too much of the drilling, but I did do a lot of the hand filing because the sides from where the nail forms were, you know, it kind of had a lot of acrylic on the side, so I just had to work with that. But that's why I love using the 8080 hand files. So now I'm going to go in with the nail dust collector. The nail dust brush from 𝘈𝘂𝘂𝘗𝘗, and then my pink lint-free wipes from Crafts by 9 and the Young Nail Swipe, so I can then go in with the gel polish. Liner brush number 2 from Crafts by 9 and the clear acrylic powder from Not Polish. And we are going in with the sweater design. So now let me just say this. I had no idea what I was going to do up until I started doing it. And I didn't want to do my usual sweater nails design, so I really just thought of this in my mind. Like I was like, I want to incorporate hearts, but then the sweater nail design, and at the end, like, it was cute, but I felt like it was a little bit too much of everything going on. But I hope you guys liked it. So I did like the little sweater patterns down the middle, and I always make sure that I'm using a lot of the gel polish. I'm picking up a big glob of it, basically. Not like a huge one, but bigger than if you were to just be doing like a normal French tip or whatever, because you need it to be thicker so that it is more 3D when you pour the clear acrylic. So that is why it is thicker, and I like to do it this thick. Today I didn't go in with clear or with white gel polish. I'm actually using the green, and then I'm going in with the clear, which in other videos I have shown you where I go in with white and then I pour the acrylic powder color on top. So whatever you guys want to see, if I were to have done that, then it would have been more cohesive, the greens, because it's the same acrylic powder that I use at the base. But since I'm using a brighter green, then it's going to have like a contrast of greens. So it's completely up to you what you guys want to do. But this is the way I decided to do it today, so it could be a little bit of a different tutorial than my usual stuff. So now that I did the hearts down the side, I'm just adding dots in between each heart. And then I'm going to grab my mini spoon and then put my clear powder underneath the nail because I am going to be pouring a lot. I would much rather pour a lot than a little bit and then not have enough on it. So it's only going to stick to the parts where you have the uncured gel polish. You did not want to cure that gel polish yet. So it's as soon as you apply the gel polish that you do this step. And then you pour it all over the entire nail, all over, and then you put it under the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. And then you grab the dust brush and you dust it all off and it's all done. It's as simple as that, you guys, and it looks super, super cute. And I did mess up on the little side right there, but you could kind of see it. But it came out super cute, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to comment what you would like to see next. My giveaway is ending very, very soon, so make sure to go see that video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.